What's going on, y'all? This your boy Slick 50 Man doing something new. We're gonna have some boxing talk this morning. Amongst if y'all got something else y'all want to say too, y'all want to add to it. This is live. I don't know if I'm gonna start doing them live in the morning or if I'm gonna start doing them pre-recorded. Most likely we're gonna start off doing them both. Given the great response I had before, why not do it? You know what I'm saying? It is early though, I ain't gonna stunt. Super early, but it's just a lot going on. That I was like, I need to go and get this out the way. And let's talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Ron, what's going on? They won't let Tank live, man. There's always somebody out there trying to tank something when somebody do something good. I mean, me myself go through it. You know what I'm saying? You can be off to yourself, your own, and you know what I'm saying? What's up, Gone A-Walk? You always doing something great, you know what I'm saying, or whatever the case may be. And somebody got come along and try to shit on your day. Now, Gervonta Davis, man, that knockout was vicious. They already calling it knockout of the year, which I think is, I haven't seen one yet besides Chisora. Usyk knocked out Chisora, but I still think this one is way more gruesome. I'm talking about the truth when it comes to knockouts so far this year. That award got to go to Gervonta Tank Davis. But let's get to the hate part of it. And then I'm going to school y'all on some of it. Now, there is one ingredient missing out of it, but I'll get to that as well. Now, people are mad now. This man had a set of gloves on doing training. E-Dub, what's going on? Had the a set of gloves on. You know how they show y'all on TV? He hitting the pads in the room. He getting warmed up. When he came out to fight, he had a different pair of gloves on. Now, this is for the novice. When you take a fight, you both are scheduled to pick out 2 sets of gloves, bro. 2 sets of gloves, mind you, right? If you hitting pads and it just don't feel right, and you get the right permissions, you can switch gloves. There are you can go to ES Sports. You know, I'm not tight with ES yet. He didn't respond back if I could use his video footage. But look up ES Sports, you know, boxing sports on YouTube. They have the footage of him picking the exact same 2 pairs of gloves. So, I mean, that's debunked right there for a lot of novices out there talking about, oh, it was something with the gloves. That's why that dude was knocked out like that. Nah, bro. Dude just got caught. You know what I'm saying? And Tank finally wised up. You know what I'm saying? You know, I still think it was a little bit out of desperation, but that's neither here nor there. That's up for another debate. When you pick your secondary gloves and you want to change out the first pair, you lose that first pair. You usually can't come back to your first pair unless that second pair ripped. You done went through both pairs, right? Now, this is the catch. The other gloves still got to be approved because usually they be in an envelope and they're locked up in a safe so they can't be tainted. They can't be tainted with. So that means they should have got it signed by the ref again. They had to go through this whole process again about the gloves, right? Now, Santa Cruz team hasn't complained about it at all. You know what I'm saying? At all. Not one word. It's just people trying to bring it to the forefront. Now, if Santa Cruz team come to the forefront and be like, nah, we didn't even see them gloves. They didn't let us see the gloves. Then it's going to pose a problem. They could possibly make them fight again. All types of stuff. It'll be investigation for no reason. You know what I'm saying? It don't make no sense. Not to me. We saw who was clearly winning the fight. It was Santa Cruz. We clearly saw who won though. It was Tank Davis. I mean, come on, bro. Like people, like I said, people always trying to rain on somebody's day for no reason. I myself, I was mad at Tank the whole fight, but I'm glad he prevailed. But I'm not gonna go as far as like, oh, look at his gloves. Like perfect. I'm gonna give you the perfect example. I believe it was the second fight of Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder, right? Man, they gotta understand, dude hit hard for he hit hard. For real. And yep, Cove, he got hit clean. Point blank and simple. He got hit flush. You know what I'm saying? Like, there was no way of getting out of that. Like, if he would have not failed off of that, that dude had like Superman chin powers, nigga. I would have tested him. He would have got tested easy. Like, I can't wait till after the fight. You finna get tested for drugs because there's no way you take a punch like that and do not fall. Now, I've seen people take punches like that and get up, but I'll be damned you don't fall. You understand what I'm saying? So, there's people trying to rain on that man parade, man. He figured it out. He got the job done. That's all that matters. He got the job done. If you was rooting for him, you know what I'm saying? But believe it or not, a lot of these channels are like, we're going for Tank, but they're like, oh, but it's still something up with the glove. Like, if you know boxing, you know you get to pick out two gloves. He had a colorful pair, which was mismatched, right? There was white on outside, one was red inside, and one was another color inside, which you saw him warming up in. He came out in some white gloves, bro. You know what I'm saying? Now, the example, hey, yeah, Cruz did get comfortable. IBA, did you get that tracking number, bro? Check your IG, bro. If you didn't see the tracking number, it should be there Thursday or Friday. I melted off. All right. YouTube is not real. Here we go with this bullcrap. YouTube is on something, man. What's up, YouTube? You tripping? Hopefully y'all still can see me. You know what I'm saying? Refresh your stuff. Okay, right on. Cold Master said I was going with Santa Cruz, which is natural, Cold Master, but he effed up and left himself way open. It wasn't that he was open. He took it. He got inside. You get what I'm saying? Where he could split that guard. That's why I was yelling the whole fight. Get inside. Take his reach away, because I believe Santa Cruz had a 3.5 inch. He had a 3.5 inch reach advantage. And for some reason, he wanted to fight Santa Cruz like he was the taller fighter, which he's used to doing because every fight he's ever had, they were his height. You get what I'm saying? This was the first tall person he fought, so he never understood. He never knew how to fight a tall person, which I didn't get that. You'd think they had somebody in camp for that, right? So, you know what I'm saying? But I had Santa Cruz winning every round until he got knocked out, bro. And that was a knockdown. Santa Cruz knocked that man down, bro. It started with a punch. He didn't step on a man's feet until he started coming forward. That started with a punch. But nevertheless, he won. Now, like I said, you get to pick two pairs of gloves. He came out in the white, and that's fine. To prove the fact that, so people will understand this. Same thing happened in the Wilder and Tyson Fury fight. They brought an envelope out. It was a FedEx, I believe it was a FedEx envelope, and they pulled the gloves out on screen. Nobody trips off that. His gloves should have been on. But they pulled them out. You know why? Because he wasn't sure what gloves he wanted. That's why. The only consequence is this. Once you go through that second pair, you can't revert back to that first pair unless something severely happens to the second pair, man. So the second pair ended up being more uncomfortable than the first pair. You just stuck. You know what I'm saying? You know, and it's just crazy. Before we get into Wilder, I see y'all talking about some interesting stuff up in here, man. Tommy King, how you doing, brother? How you doing, man? If y'all can, hit that like button, man. If you're new, hit that sub button, man. This boxing talk is going to become a regular show of the week. I at least want to let people know the fights coming on this week, and I commentate fights too. This weekend is a nice one. AB is trash. Man, AB not serious. AB could have been the next Mayweather, bro. He just won. He took on too much. He had no business going up in weight, messing with Madonna, and Madonna put him on a canvas. And like I tell everybody, you don't know a boxer until he got knocked down. We'll never know the true Mayweather until he done got knocked down. That's why he didn't want to get knocked down, because you know why? He know most of them hit that flow and don't get up the same. It's very rare boxers get up and be the same. And it usually happens to most speed fighters. Fighters who live off of speed. When they hit the ground, they don't get up the same. They end up being trash. It's like they boxing soul just left their body. You know what I'm saying? They just become prize fighters. And pretty much that's what he is now. A prize fighter. A durable prize fighter. So you'll see him in fights to come. If he get off his high horse, he still think he worth millions. Bro, you better take that 1 million check, 800,000 check, and work your way up. These youngsters coming out and taking over. You know what I'm saying? Well, when he first came out, he had the goods in that weight class. That's the problem, Cold Master. He left his weight class. People don't understand. Just because you got power in a weight class don't mean you're going to have power in the next weight class. You understand what I'm saying? He went up, and everybody don't understand that he's naturally a fat boy. So it's hard for him to keep that weight. He's naturally a fat boy. Like, he gets fat as hell. You know what I'm saying? Fat like Ricky Hatton type fat. You know what I'm saying? Do you think AB still has it to fight? Yeah, he gonna fight in January. He ain't got no choice. That money running low. He's still in litigations with court and all that. They taking the man money. He paying to stay out of jail virtually right now. He still had a pending gun charge. And he paying basically to stay out of jail. They soaking his money up, bro. Did you see the interview ES did with them? Or was it Fight Hype? One of the two. I'm trying to get cool with Fight Hype, and I'm trying to get cool with ES. So I can have permission to show their videos during the boxing, man, y'all. But at the same time, he looks so depressed. Yeah, we gonna fight in January. We got 3 opponents picked. He looks so depressed, bro, because it's like he know he just fighting for that dollar, you dig? And it's sad, man. And right on, IBIC, you say you got it. If y'all don't know, IBA was the winner of my raffle. I just sent him a pair of Kobe All-Stars along with the drop front and 2 hats for $60. He spent $60. He bought one slot is $5. So you do the math. How many slots came up to 60? Goddamn me, from $5. But yo, he did his thing on there, and I refunded on one. Actually, I refunded him, and he thought he wasn't gonna win. My dude won. Shout out to IBA. Moving along from AB, man. He's a depressing topic. Until I see him do good, I don't too much want to talk about AB. Unless he do something retarded. But shout out to the 10 people up in the joint, man. Shout out to 12 people in the joint, man. Wilder is tripping. Wilder is just gonna make me feel like he's another AB. I'm not gonna want to talk about him. I'm not gonna want to see him. I'm not gonna care whenever he fights, because it's just getting messier and messier. And he's starting to sound like a little kid, bro. Like, seriously, he's starting to act like a little kid.
God damn!
And I'm being very, very serious. This man said Joe Deeds not Joe Deeds, somebody help me out. He just fired him again. Bradley, man, what's his name, man? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he do. Rum, yeah, he do. I can't think of the dude's name. Oh my God. Anyway, he fired him. Right? The man that saved his life in that last fight. Breland. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Detroit? What you talking about? Come on, man. He's saying Breland put spiked his water. What's good, Detroit? You know what I'm saying? He's saying that Mark Breland Christopher, thank you. Christian, I'm sorry. Thank you. Spiked his water. Right? Now that was yesterday. And I'm like, what? So now you saying it was an egg weight. His hand was halfway out the glove. Right? Come on, bruh. Now your water was spiked. Like you calling all the excuses, bruh. All the excuses. And now, then he said he was going to sue this man if he don't get his rematch, which was his fault. He doesn't have to give him the rematch right away now. You went outside of the dates. He waited on you. You know who you fighting. This man is notorious for fighting every 6 months. And he don't have to give you the rematch right away right now. He's trying to stay tuned up. He's not going to wait no year. That's why I think Shelly Finkel thought was going to happen. I think he thought, like, we'll wait it out, let him get some rest up under him like he was the first fight. Because what people understand, in that draw, my dude had all ring rest on him. He had came off fighting a bum, a tomato can. You know what I'm saying? He had all ring rest on him, and it ended up in a draw. That's why people was mad. Like, how you didn't beat this dude? Because technically, Tyson Fury should have been a tomato can to Deontay. 6 months later, they do it again. And it came out different. He got beat up. He told us it was the costume. And now he's saying all these excuses that all these little minions out here been putting out. A lot of these racist boxing channels been putting out and all that stuff because they act like because the color of your skin don't mean you got skills. Now, I will say this, though. Boxing saves a lot of people because of politics. But it ain't always just the white ones, bro. If that was the case, boxing would be full of white boys. The only two white boys that get talked about in boxing, I'm being very honest with y'all, is Khalid Plant, cold as hell. Khalid Plant got a real reason to fight. You hear me? He like, I dare to say, but he remind me of Roy Jones. You know what I'm saying? And you got Tyson Fury. So if it was a real racial thing in boxing, it would be more white boxers out there getting praised. But instead, it's the other way around. You understand what I'm saying? So, look, you had to know once upon a time it was going to be one to come with some skills, bro. Just like blacks invaded baseball back in the day. You had to know one day it was going to happen. You know what I mean? Now, he said he don't get his rematch, he gonna sue. Which I thought was a shame because I'm like, he was going to give you some step aside money anyways. So what you going to sue him for some money for? Now he done figured that out. Now this fool talking about, I'm finna sue him because I got doctors that back my theory that he had something in the glove. Now let me tell y'all, I'm going to repeat this again. Before you go to your fight, you take a physical. Makes you in tip-top shape. All right? After your fight, as bad as he got beaten, it's required for him to go get checked out. Anything that would have came back, Tony C was good. Anything Tommy Lanes was going on, man. If anything would have came back crazy, like a dent in the side of his head, it was drugs in his system by spike water. All that shit would have came back and they would have gave it to the sanctioning body, whoever sanctioned that fight. Tyson Fury would be in jail. Now, let's say somehow that did get reported, it slipped through the cracks. Right? Let's just say that. It begs the question, Deontay, you know if you get hit with a crowbar, right? Which is, they say, is equivalent to an egg weight that you claim that you got hit with. Why the hell you didn't say nothing? Not during the fight. After the fight. Do y'all recall Miguel Cotto and Margarito? Cotto said he felt like he got hit with the hand of God. In a later interview, after he found out them gloves was janky, he said he felt like he got hit with the hand of God. Margarito raps were loaded. He tried it against Sugar Shane. Sugar Shane beat the hell out of him. He said, he hit too hard. No, let me get to working him. And then they saw some white stuff falling out his gloves. That plaster. They didn't wait. They didn't say, they didn't wait no 6 months later and say, I think he cheated. He had something in his glove. No, they ain't do that. So Deontay, instead of giving us the excuse of My costume had weakened my legs on the way to the ring, so my legs wasn't there. Now he's trying to say his drink was spiked and it felt like his legs was gone. He said it felt like a muscle relax. Come on, man. Y'all need to stop. Now this man wants to sue and bring doctors that he quote unquote got, which, come on, bro. Think about it. What proof do you really have? You just ain't never been hit that hard. Go look at George Foreman. George Foreman is on record for fracturing a guy's skull. Are you hearing me? Not an orbital, not your orbital, not a jaw, his skull. And somebody's going to sit here and tell me that Tyson Fury can't do the same? Trap House was good. So somebody going to tell me that Tyson Fury can't do the same? People telling me, heck no, he can't put a dent in nobody's head. Somebody else was telling me gloves are made to prevent bone breakage. That is true, but we still get broken noses, broken jaws, broken orbital bones. Come on, bro. Like I said, George Foreman broke a dude's skull. Look it up. People are really buying to this. It's just that he's desperate right now because Shelly, his team. This is what you need to do. You need a new team. Get them yes men from away from you. No more yes men. Joe D's. Bye, Joe D's. Go get you a real trainer, bro. Go get you a real trainer that's going to tell you what's up and be 100% real with you. Because Shelly Finkel played you. He's in control of your contracts. And he knew what he was doing. You need to think about him. Somebody had him play you. You see what I'm saying? But there's always light at the end of the tunnel when it comes to this, ladies and gentlemen. Instead of going suing, hooping and hollering, and trying to always sound intelligent and making himself sound dumb, he should have just shut up, never said nothing, somehow got in that ring and beat his ass. And if he felt like he was being cheated, catch him in the act in the third fight. You get what I'm saying? So now you done messed up. Whenever they do fight, they finna triple check gloves. They finna triple check everything, right? To the T. I'm talking about it's gonna probably be a security guard in their room the entire time now because of the controversy. But I'll tell you this, Deontay, you gotta whoop his ass now. It ain't no excuses now. You can eliminate all the excuses you can get. If you get in this ring this third time, you don't whoop him, you just watched your career. You just became the biggest prize fighter. And people ain't gonna take a chance to get your career back. So I'm just being honest with it, man. Like, why? That was the dumbest thing. Listen to your PR. Hush up. They must have been telling you to hush up the whole time. Now you won't open your mouth because somebody played you. It doesn't mean you're not going to get the rematch. What you should have did was take the step aside money, which was what millions, like you had took a fight. You should have got the step aside money, let him win, fought who he want to fight, and put in the contract, I get to fight the winner. And you, in the meantime, go take you a tune-up. Real spit. Get you back ring acclimated. You know what I'm saying? That would have been the smartest shit, but your pride got you, bro. But like I said, Finley 75, what's happening, man? But like I said, and you're right, the trap, he just got whooped on and don't want to accept it. You know what I'm saying? Wilder is a brawler. He's not a boxer. I keep telling everybody. You understand? I keep telling everybody that. Brawlers never do good against boxers. You know what I'm saying? Unless you're willing to go through the fire to give that punch. And he's not. He'll start going backwards. You know what I'm saying? Christian Taylor said Al Heyman didn't look out for his best interest. He fought Ortiz and Fury less than 6 months or something like that. Well, in all actuality, he had plenty of time to fight. He fought 4 months. It was 4 months between his last fight, the first fight. I think it was like 6 months the second fight. Which is generally how boxing should go. You should be fighting every 6 months. Right? But at the same time, though, that was his call. Because I'm pretty sure his team was telling him that. And it's not Al Heyman's call. It was Shelly Finkel's call. Shelly Finkel and his team. They let him down. I agree with 100%. I said that too. He shouldn't have been taking them go to Ortiz and go fight him 4 months later. I said that like that was the dumbest thing ever. That's why you got the draw, I believe. But at the same time, the second fight was like, come on, bro. Now you got ample amount of time. You making all these excuses. You gotta whoop him now. You gotta whoop him. That's what I said, Tony C. He needs to fight a tomato can. But I do agree with you, Chris Taylor said it wasn't Al Heyman, bro. Shelly Finkel played that, man. He's in control of that contract. He's his negotiator. He saw that little clause in there where it was a time limit on the rematch. He's still going to get a rematch. It just was a time limit on being next. That he done tripped up. Now he's calling everything under the sun. Now he wants it because he knows if he doesn't take it. But let me get to the light to the end of the tunnel, people. Said what's going on. Let me get to the end of the light. The light at the end of the tunnel. Usyk beat Chisora. Now I forgot about that, right? Which Usyk was in a tough fight because he never really been in a dirty fight. Big. I think he's Ukrainian. I can't. Don't get me quoted Russian, Ukrainian, something like that. Man. Outstanding fighter. Now peep this though. Tyson Fury is finna fight Tamak, and then he was finna fight Anthony Joshua. Well, he may not be able to fight Anthony Joshua because Usyk is Anthony Joshua's mandatory. So this might be a blessing in disguise for him. You understand what I'm saying? If Usyk don't take no step aside money, he has to fight that mandatory. Unless they try to make a super belt for him where he could pick who he want to fight. I hate that super belt bullcrap. But that may make after that would be perfect because then Tyson Fury will have no choice really but fight Tamak and then fight Wilder. The only difference is Wilder needs to go and do a tune-up while Tyson Fury is doing a tune-up. And then fight. You get what I'm saying? And then go ahead and fight next year sometime. Fight in January or May, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, this was luck that this happened. Usyk won, and Usyk saying that he's not going to take no step aside money. And AJ only got one or two options, bruh. Fight me or let go of them belts. AJ's not letting go of those belts, bruh. So he's going to mess around to fight Usyk, dog. They're going to fight. So I'm thinking it's finna go in Deontay Wilder favor anyways. But I'm going to tell you like this. Now you got to clean that man clock. Because they finna play. Because if that's what's got to happen in boxing politics, like, dang, we can't make the Tyson Fury fight at this Tamak fight. So what? Shoot. Let's play off this. It's still some buzz on it. Let's make it seem like it was some cheating stuff going on and make people amp up and pay this $99 for pay-per-view and see this damn third round, which I feel like ain't worth it. I don't think it's worth the trilogy, but we'll see. And I believe it's going to happen. But now I believe Deontay has put tremendous pressure on himself, man. You know what I'm saying? It is just some people, you know, they mouth write a check they ass can't cash, bro. For real. That don't make sense. I get it, take the fight, but you was trying too hard for it. In my book, you trying too hard for it. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel about it, man. But we got this fight week. This is a big fight week, y'all. We got a couple fights coming on TV. When I bet on fights, sometimes I'm gonna let y'all know the betting odds, man, right now. All right. You got Haney and Gamboa this weekend. Downside is on the zone. So if you got somebody with a fire stick or something, you in there. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not paying the zone no app to watch this fight. They went up on their prices. I was paying it when it first came out, and then they went up on their prices on me. I'm good. So you got Devin Haney fighting Gamboa. Gamboa has became quite the stepping stone, hasn't he? You know what I'm saying? Gamboa done fought Tank, amongst others, Bud. You know, he's the stepping stone right now. He's the popular stepping stone, but this is a good test for Haney because Gamboa is gonna come in naturally bigger than Haney. You know what I'm saying? So we shall see. Christian, you just spoke up King Kong. King Kong, I believe, fights this weekend too, don't he? Hey, if you into the Japan scene, it's starting at 2:30 a.m. on Tuesday. It's gonna be on YouTube though, so you can catch the replay on YouTube. All right, Harito, I can't pronounce his last name, and Thanisaki. I never heard these cats, but they come on Tuesday, November 3rd on YouTube. Wednesday, November 4th. Now I know who Justin Deloche is. He's a tall, lanky dude. He got some range, but he's so skinny though, man. I don't know why he don't want to go up in weight, but he can box. All right, he fighting this guy named Elamante Stanonis. I might be saying that wrong. And Trudell Booker versus Sandy Doverson. That's gonna be on Fox Sports 1. I will be catching that. I might be no, I won't be commentating that. No, I won't be commentating that one, but I probably will be watching it. Now, this is the banger. It's a pick your how much is the app. The Zone, I think it's like $30 now, man. I ain't paying that. $20, $30, something like that. But hey, go ahead. Why you retract your message? I was reading, man. Trap House, I think it's $20, $30, something like that. Check your Ash app. Do-do-do-do-do. Hey, man, tell your right on, Tony C, man. I will do, man. Right on, bro. Shout out to Tony C for the where's it at? So I can give him his respect, man. All these buttons. Shout out to Tony C, man, for the dono, man. Like I said, if you want support, you can hit that Cash App or you can hit the super chat down at the bottom, man. I appreciate that. Now, Saturday is a double-edged sword. Man, we got some fights. You got Devin Haney going against Yorkis Gamboa. That's going to be a banger. The undercards on the Zone is trash. I'm letting you know. I don't like nothing except Devin Vargas. I like Devin Vargas, but the rest of it's trash. Ryder Booker, trash. Trash. I'm telling you. But the Fox at the same time, 8 p.m. Eastern, which is 7 here in Central Time. Equate that yourself. But on Fox, which is probably going to get the most views, Luis King Kong Ortiz is fighting Alexander Flores. Look, don't sit there and think because Deontay beat Luis King Kong Ortiz 2 times, think that man is garbage. The man is not garbage, bro. Shout out to the 22 in this joint, man. Appreciate you guys, man. He is not weak. If you look at both fights, King Kong was winning both of them fights, bro. Mind you, he's an old man, and it took Deontay a long time to figure him out, and he got both knockouts in desperation. He was winning every round. He is still considered the boogeyman up under Tyson Fury now. It was up under Deontay, but up under Tyson Fury. You understand me? Tyson Fury didn't even want to pick him for a tune-up. He went for it. He said, nah, I'm good, because that's a real contender. You feel what I'm saying? That's a real contender. They still recognize Luis King Kong Ortiz as a contender and not a tomato can. And I believe he's 40-something years old, 41 years old or something like that, right? I could be wrong, but I think at least 40. He the man. You know what I'm saying? This is going to be an extraordinary fight. If he win this puts him in the top 3. All right? And when I mean top 3, he will be one up over Deontay. You be talking about Luis Ortiz, Fury, and Joshua. All right? So I'm definitely will be commentating that one. Unless I'm watching Devin Haney. I do want to see the Devin Haney fight. But I'm pretty sure they're going to schedule them both to come on the same time. That's the problem when you got rivalries, the Zone, and which is match house boxing, and you going against PBC on Fox trying to steal ratings. You feel me? The undercard, Frank Sanchez, Brian Howard, and Michael Kofi and Joey Abel. I know Frank Sanchez. I don't know Brian Howard, Michael Kofi, or Joey Abel. I can't call them trash. I've never seen them, but the besides Devin Vargas, but this Philippe, man, they garbage, bro. Rydell Booker, garbage, bro. I don't like them. I don't like them. But styles make fights though. They might end up being good. You know what I'm saying? They may be good. You know, but I'm gonna take my chances on the the other undercards. But if I can get somewhere and watch that Devin Haney fight, I'm gonna get somewhere and watch the Devin Haney fight. If not, either way, whatever fight I'm watching, y'all gonna see me on my phone again like we did last weekend. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I want to see another 500 people, and we all gonna be discussing the fight as the fight happened. You did? So that's how we gonna do that, man. But that's all the fights. Now the odds on the fight against Devin Haney. If you want to bet on Devin Haney, I'm letting you know now, dude. You're gonna have to put $2,000 down to win $100. But if you spend $100 on Jurgis Gamboa, you could win $750. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I may just drop a bill, $100 on Gamboa, just in case. That's 750 smackers you're gonna get in total. So you win $650 in profit. Unless you balling out of control, you know there's money you got to spend to win some money on Devin Haney. That's how it works in boxing, man. You know what I'm saying? Unless you can find a bookie, you can bet round for round. I had 1K watching for real, bro. Man, shout out to y'all. I didn't know I had 1K watching me, man. Hey, I appreciate all y'all, man. I appreciate all y'all. Real spit. I promise you. I really do. On every level, man, because I'm trying to grow. Y'all know we trying to grow over here. The support is why they hate, man. We know that. What my boy PB say, when you great, they gonna hate. Point blank. That's it. You know what I'm saying? It's what it is. Chris Taylor said, right slick, that's why I felt he should never fought Fury that close to just fighting Ortiz. Ortiz not tune. Hell no, Ortiz ain't tuned up. And at least Fury said no. Like, it came out of Fury's mouth. He said that he asked, and I told him no. Like, one thing about I give a lot of respect to Fury is that he's honest. He's honest. He told Luis, you're not a tune-up. He told him that. That's a real fight, bro. Like, literally, if he beat Deontay again, he can go fight Luis Ortiz, and that's still a big-ass fight. That's still pay-per-view worthy. You know what I'm saying? So, and people dodge Luis Ortiz for a reason, my nigga. Do you know he knocks out everybody? His last fight was against that tall ass dude. Man, he knocked that dude clean out. So it's just like, you know what I'm saying? Bruh, I'm a big fan of Luis Ortiz, you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, that's what's going on this week in fights. Every week, if it's fights, I will be getting up here letting you guys know. What time, how y'all feel about me getting on early doing the boxing commentary thing? You know what I'm saying? Or should you think I make it around 11 or something like that, 11 a.m.? Because I know for some of you guys, y'all on the West Coast, East Coast, you know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to put it in a balance where it's feasible for everybody to check it out. You know what I'm saying? But just let me know what you think, what times you think is best in the comments. If you can, please. That's all I got for you guys though, man. But don't fall for the stuff that, like, we are born with our own mind. All right? We all gonna have our own opinions. All right? But the one thing about boxing, you ain't the champ unless the fans say you the champ. So all that racist shit, I ain't trying to hear that. It's racism in everything, my dude. But when I'm seeing boxing being dominated by more Spaniards, Russians, Ukrainians, and blacks, this cannot be a white and black issue. I'm just being honest with you. They may run the game, but just I've seen more cheating from the judges against black on black in the ring than anything. You know what I'm saying? And that's up for a debate. That's why I didn't say a boxer's name. So I'm not going to be on here. Y'all be like, oh, you tripping. But we will be debating boxes coming soon. So, but like I said, y'all, thank y'all for checking me out. Also, if you are not following me on IG, please follow me on IG. I am finna post the shoes that will be in the upcoming raffle. The raffle will be open today. $5 a spot. GTS. What's going on, Dan? Up on early. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out a decent time. We just talking about boxing. Boxing talk. You know what I'm saying? It was already coming. I know y'all been seeing my symbol up here had changed, right? It's a boxing belt. You know what I'm saying? Ben changed it. So it's been in the works. I just didn't know until that night I commented everybody cared about it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm with that, bro. I'm with that, bro. So, and if gone AWOL in here, we got to see you guys Thursday. We got to see y'all Thursday on that football tip. Heck yeah, man. Look, don't sleep on King Kong Ortiz, bro. Don't sleep on him. I don't know the betting odds on that. I need to look. Guys. But like I said, stay tuned for the raffle. $5 entries. $5 get you a spot on the mini, and it gets you a spot on the big board for the sneakers. All right? So, hope to see y'all there. Thank y'all for y'all support. If y'all can, like I say, hit the like button. If you new, please hit that sub button. All right? And if you've been watching a while, hit that join button. Become a part of the GMT squad. Background will change. Later on, I will be back on GMT podcast. All right? Y'all be easy. Deuces.